So, to start off, this is called Monkey Mart, as in shop mart but for monkeys. It's a simulation game simulating the experience of running your own supermarket. It's about running a business from scratch. The products go from simple fruit to farm produce to ice cream and even to popcorn. So you get that real feel of running a business when you play this game. Now, playing it threw me back, way back to the first time when I tried to run a business. And this game will do that to you. It has that effect. It will make you think about stuff like that. And this thought kept running through my mind over and over again as I played the game. Another thought was that this game is targeting people with kids. It has that fear of missing out vibe. After playing it, I played it for about an hour and I picked up like 3 key elements that make up the game. There's this one about your products and where you get your products from. So in this case, you have to farm and harvest your things. Then there's points where you start manufacturing stuff at the shop, making ice cream and stuff. But there's that element of where do you get your stuff from. You have to invest in farming. That's the first element. The second one is the work that goes into running the shop. In this case, it's all about stacking the shelves, managing your workers and repairing, and also collecting money. So the second element is putting the work into running the shop. And the third element is the people, your workers, your customers, and the troublemakers. How do you deal with all of them? Those are the 3 elements. Where do you get your raw products? Putting the work into running the business and managing the people that come to your shop, work for you, and disturb you. What do you do? How do you handle that? Now, as you play the game, these 3 components, these 3 elements, they become more and more challenging. One question I like to ask is, can you die in the game? In my experience, does none of that. The only way you can lose at this game is if you simply stop playing it, right? As long as you're playing, the shop is growing, money is coming in. By the time I finished, I played it for about an hour, and at that point I had all my products, all my animals were fed, everything was going smoothly. I had 10,000. In 1 hour I had maxed out on all the upgrades that were available. But I was at level 4. I'm sure there's tons more levels than level 4. But yeah, that's how it goes. I don't think you can die in this game. Just keep going from strength to strength. Now, in summary, the game is fun to play. The fun factor is there, and it's easy to learn. Second one, it does do a good job at being an educational game. It doesn't cover all aspects of business because there's a lot of stuff. You have to pay your workers. It doesn't deal with that. Where you get your animals, how do you deal with the animals? Doesn't deal with that. Tax, there's no tax in this game. So I'm sure it gets more complex towards the end, and I'm sure they're going to bring in things like tax and stuff like that. But at the level where I reached, does none of that. Though not entirely realistic, still it has all the basics that you need to know when starting a business. And how much better a business can get based on the work that you put into it. And for me, that part, the realistic part of it was an overriding theme. Like, it made me think about the past, way back when I tried to start a business. Basically, realistic aspects of running a shop. How do you handle troublemakers? Constantly repairing broken equipment to make sure that business is still running, stuff like that. But yeah, it was a great game. I respect it for that, and it was a fun discovery. It's fun to play. So I'm looking forward to the next game I play. Otherwise, Magumeje, Isibeje, Memena, Magumeje. Let's leave it at that. Now, before I go, here's a readout of Copilot being poetic. Title of the poem is Reimagining Monkey Mart. In aisles of pixels where code meets commerce, Monkey Mart unfolds a digital universe. 3 facets intertwined, a retail ballet. Products, payments, and stuff come at me. Harvesting bounty. From gardens our creatures, our ways take flight. Bananas and maize bathed in pixelated light. Oh, that rhymes! Yet deeper a lesson life's harvest we glean in this co-ed bazaar where dreams intervene. It's a poem, people. Two rings and shelves stack. Behind counters we dance, our fingers blur, stacking shelves neatly and registers per. I'm not doing this justice, no? Coins jingling like sonnets, a rhythm refrain in this virtual mud where algorithms reign. Workers roar, staffs battle and banter, their avatars keen. Troublemakers ousted, the eyes kept serene. Management's artistry, a symphony of clicks, balancing pixels and patience, a delicate mix. Verdict, a pixelated sonata, Monkey Mac beckons, its pixelated a globe, a gentle challenge and business tableau. Rhyme and reason intertwine as players embark in this digital dance, a poetic spark. Oh!